Now then people, sun's out. I'm at SD Motorcycles in Chesterfield, and this week they've got me a bike that I've never ridden. It seems to be the theme that's happening here. I'm riding bikes I've never ridden. It's a classic. It's the original VROD. Oh, let's go. Where's this VROD? I'm still gonna ride this. Tell me. Is it in there? Where are we? It's not the workshop. I'm watching you. Is it out here? I reckon he's going to be hiding in here with my VROD. Here he is!
There you go, one VROD.
Here he is. Here's Sean.
How we doing?
What's happening? What you got me?
VROD. Harley's first liquid cooled machine. Porsche developed engine.
Is it a Porsche developed engine?
We finished it off.
It just finished it off. Everybody's, oh, it's a Porsche engine. But
no, I think
it seems to be a little bit of a white lie.
Tightened a few bolts, paint a bit of paint. Yeah, VROD. Again, really popular now. We're quite hard work to sell new, which is a theme.
Yeah. Seems to be all the hard things that were it was hard to sell, and the bikes are a bit quirky seem to be now gaining some momentum.
They did. I mean, I always loved the Night Rod Special. They came out in 2007, which was when I started there, and we just stand and look at them and want one. Really nice to ride, but you have to ride them in a certain way, and I think that's where it went wrong for a lot of people.
What year is this?
2005. So they came out
really early. So this is the one with the thinner tyre on, isn't it?
It's thinner tyre, not a 240. So 240 looks cool. These actually ride a little bit like a normal bike, I suppose.
Normal bike. It doesn't look like a normal bike.
They're very long. So when you do ride them, you have to ride them a little bit differently. It's not so bad on this model because it's got kind of more pullback handlebars, but on a Night Rod certainly when you're stretched out you have to do a lot of counter steering, like almost exaggerated, and I think that's where a lot of people that ride it get to one roundabout and go, I don't like it. So you've got to go out for half an hour, you know, and to get a proper experience.
So for somebody who's never ridden a VROD and just riding normal Harleys, what is the knack to riding the VROD?
Watch the rev counter. So if you change with your ears, because you're used to a normal Harley, you'll be changing at 4,000 or 5,000 RPM all the time. What you actually want to be doing is bouncing it off the rev limiter out up here near
the rev limiter.
Up at 9,000. Once they get to 5,500 RPM, they just go, and it's really quick. And because they're so long, it ain't gonna wheelie.
It is a long bike.
So you can just dump the clutch. They're great fun for smoking the tyre.
Right.
So you can just dump the clutch and go. They do like a drink, which I can sympathise with. And it's not the biggest tank in the world, so you've only got about...
So where is the fuel tank on this bad boy?
Under the seat. So you unlock it, lift the seat up, fuel tank's there, that's actually your airbox.
Right.
And you've got forward controls. They did a model called a Street Rod, which had mid controls. They're about the most uncomfortable bike in the world for someone with long legs like me. But mainly forward controls. All the later ones were forward controls. Sound great with some exhaust on. When you're riding, like I say, you just have to kind of excessively counter steer with them being so long. It's not so bad on this model with it being a skinnier tyre. And unlike a lot of Harleys of the day, this also has brakes. So you'll be spoiled.
Brakes. Those twin discs, aren't they?
Twin discs, yeah, they actually work.
Yeah.
Which is a novelty, isn't it, on these things?
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time riding around on VRODs. They're probably the one that gets the most attention when you're riding it because nobody knows what they are.
No, they're not your typical looking Harley Davidson.
No, they're not at all. So.
Let's wheel this booty out.
Turning circle of a cross channel ferry.
I got my ferry ticket.
Nice.
Look at this.
There you go.
You know, with the sun being out, am I going to blind people?
Potentially, but you just be lucky it's not windy with them wheels.
Yes. So, from experience,
I've never really noticed.
No?
But the later ones did have slots in the wheels because some people complained that when it were windy you get blown about. I mean, most people don't ride these unless it's 50 degrees and sunny, do they?
Yeah. Having ridden in a storm, Harleys are quite low.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've never really actually felt a problem, but I've never had solid discs.
Well, the Fat
Well,
Boys,
solid wheels, I should say.
the Fat Boys as well had solid wheels up till 2007, and that was all to do with people complaining it was in the wind, it was a nightmare. And they put the 50 cal bullet holes in them,
Yeah.
and these they just put slots in. So, but I like the solid wheels. I think they look quite cool.
They do, don't they?
But yeah,
They look cool drag racing if you write your team name on them.
what's smoke pouring off the back tyres?
Smoke pouring off the back tyre. That's what you buy these for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One naughty looking VROD. Chromosexual. Bosh. Let's take this booty for a spin. Now this is my first time ever on a VROD. Oh my god, the front end is right out there. That, I believe, is further than my breakout. Wow. Must be. Feels it. Oh. Oh. Nice bit of clunky gearbox. Kidding, man, kidding. Oh my word. Yeah, it has got a fantastic turning circle there, sir. I think this is actually got more of a rake on the front than my breakout. This is mental. Oh. Yep. Oh dear. Of course, we shall test out its symphony. Oh, hell yeah! So yeah, those brakes work. They work quite well. Once again, traffic. There's a lot of traffic around here. Oh, I'm just going to filter around. There we go. Hello there. She's a noisy cruiser, but she's a very comfy cruiser. This is pretty much in standard trim, I think. Standard seat, standard bars. You just ignore me messing about with the gears. I'm just playing about. Yeah, just sit like I'm in an armchair. It's quite sleek as well. I'm looking forward to opening it up. See if I get an adrenaline dump, because these are meant to be very quick. It's a 5-speed gearbox. I won't be in 5th gear anyway, I doubt. Not with all this traffic. But seeing as this is the UK, we have to be able to ride our bikes in this type of traffic, because that's all we've got now. We have to go to Europe to experience the big open road. Or Scotland. But then Scotland's always wet. Alright, let's see how we get on with roundabouts on the bypass. Oh, it leans over alright. Oh mate, come on with you. Oh yeah, you got to learn about the understeer. Nice. Still only a 50 limit though, Lee. Calm yourself down. Sounds lovely. Sounds like a riot. Ugh. This is very comfy. Doesn't vibrate as much as the old classic Harleys, the twin cams and the Sportsters, or the Softails of the era. It's very smooth. Right, drop it down a gear. Let's feel it go. Still only going to 5k. This is ridiculous. It's too much traffic for me to open it up. Once you get used to it, it's an easy ride. Easy ride. Oh yeah. La 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 la. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Go on, turn green as I just come to the end. Oh, you're joking me. God. This is bloody effortless, this. Bloody effortless. Where shall I go? You know what? I'm going up there. Without dying. We'll pull in front of these guys. Yeah. Oh, cam kicks in. Yes! There's a bloody cam. Woo! Holy crap! Go on, man! Jesus Christ! Right. I know where it... Oh! I was not expecting that. Whoa! Oh! I've just lost one of my eyeballs. It's just rolled back into the top of my head. Oh! Where has it gone? Couldn't do it here at Low Rider S. Give me some beans, man. Let's go. This is I understand now why people are starting to pick these up. I think people didn't realise when these first came out. I can't even talk. I just can't. I was not expecting that power band, and this is pretty much bog standard. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm guessing when these first came out, your average Harley rider was not expecting a power band like that. So if you are riding it like a standard Harley 5 to 6k, you aren't getting your money's worth. Jesus! I can see why these light tyres are. That's madness. Oh, I love this. Yeah, so it's a cruiser with power. It's not a sport bike. You could probably do some mean twisties on it, but I'd save the power band and not do switchbacks on it so fast. But it can lean right over. It's just that front wheel does stick out quite a far away, which I think you need. Now this is where my expertise runs out, my limited expertise, but I think you need a certain long degree of rake for high speed, for stability, and that's what this has got. This will do a good high speed. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to test it. I don't want to lose my license just test riding a bike. Sorry guys. They did a special model of the VROD called the Destroyer. So if you've never heard of the VROD Destroyer, if you have, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, just Google eyes VROD Destroyer. Yeah, you'll never own one, trust me. But that was Harley's... Oh my god, look at this traffic. That was Harley's drag bike in a crate. It was a VROD Destroyer. And it came with drag bars, the whole shebang. Straight out of a crate, straight onto a drag strip, and off you race. Just incredible. However, I do believe, after looking into one and thinking, oh, I might have one of these, when you have to rebuild them, which is quite a lot, you can't get the parts for it anymore, so they just sit in people's offices and garages as ornaments, because that's pretty much all you can use it for nowadays. Shame, really, because it's a beauty of a bike. I reckon I could easily go touring on one of these. Not sure about the mile range or whatever, the miles a gallon. How big that tank is, it's only little, so I probably wouldn't tour on one, but I could if I wanted to, if I was mental enough. You know, well easy. It's just an easy ride. Bloody traffic, man. Look, just pop along. Whee, just cruising away. Stretch my arms out, stretch my hips out. Nice. Just gleaming away with its chrome shell. Love it. Here we are back at SD. Drop the old VROD off. Thank you very much, guys, for letting me ride a bike I've never ridden before. Where shall I dump it? I'm going to dump it here, look. Smash it in here, behind this XR. Oh, it was in neutral, you idiot. Idiot! There we go. Sorted. It's dead. Right, where's the stand? What a very surprising machine. Very nice.